Hey, Habs fans, are you feeling a surge of bold ambition mixed with a heavy dose of frustration right now? What if I told you that Montreal Canadiens GM Kent Hughes has made a daring move in the trade market, placing an official call to the Buffalo Sabres to inquire about their superstar center Tage Thompson, a 40-goal scorer who could be the long-term answer to our top six dreams, only to be told he's not available for now? With this ultra-recent rumor breaking on November 14th, 2025, and Buffalo's slow start fueling speculation, this could be the blockbuster to redefine our roster. Today, we're diving deep into this tantalizing scenario, exploring Thompson's potential to transform the Habs, dissecting the Sabres' firm resistance, and debating if Hughes can eventually pry open this door. Let's unpack this high-stakes rumor and see if Montreal can land a division rival's crown jewel. Let's set the stage with the electrifying buzz that's shaking up the NHL trade landscape. The Canadiens, off to a promising 3-1-0 start in the 2025-26 season after a playoff return last year, are aggressively seeking a long-term solution at center to complement their young core of Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield, addressing a critical need for elite top-six depth. With over $38 million in projected cap space for 2026-27 after shedding Carey Price's contract, Hughes has the financial flexibility to pursue big names. Enter Tage Thompson, the 28-year-old star center for Sabres, who has emerged as a dream target for Montreal and Vancouver amid Buffalo's sluggish start. While Hughes made an official inquiry, Sabres GM Kevin Adams shut it down swiftly, stating, "Thompson is not available at this time, though that for now leaves a sliver of hope." Now, let's dive into why Tage Thompson is the ultimate fit for Canadiens, a player worth chasing despite the roadblocks. A two-time 40-goal scorer, Thompson is a dominant force with rare size, 6 feet 6 inches, 220 pounds, and finishing ability, making him one of the most lethal centers in the Atlantic Division. As a potential first or second-line pivot alongside Suzuki, he created a devastating 1-2 punch down the middle, transforming Montreal's top six into one of the NHL's most feared units. Pairing him with talents like Caulfield or Ivan Demidov would add elite scoring depth, aligning with Martin St. Louis' fast-paced, offensive system. The rumor confirms Montreal's search for a long-term answer in the middle points directly to a player Thompson's caliber, a prime-age star who could anchor our future for years. Let's imagine Thompson's impact on Montreal's lineup if Hughes can somehow pull this off. Slotting him as a second-line center with Demidov and Patrick Lane would form a powerhouse trio, blending Thompson's net front dominance and playmaking with Demidov's creativity and Lane's sniper shot. Alternatively, pairing him with Suzuki and Caulfield on the top line could create an unstoppable force, leveraging his size to win puck battles and bury goals. His 40-goal seasons prove he's a game-changer. Picture him towering over defenders, rifling wrist shots past goalies, or dishing to Caulfield for one-timers. The Bell Center would erupt with every highlight reel play. Beyond stats, his presence would signal to the league that the Habs are serious contenders, elevating a promising roster into a legitimate cup threat overnight. Of course, acquiring Thompson faces massive hurdles, with Buffalo holding all the leverage for now. The Sabres' firm stance, not available at this time, reflects GM Kevin Adams' commitment to building around core pieces like Thompson and Rasmus Dahlin, as insider Renaud Lavoie of TVA Sports labels them untouchable centerpieces. Buffalo isn't in panic mode despite their slow start, focusing on overcoming injuries and illnesses and elevating young talent rather than making desperate trades. Per the rumor, Thompson's contract, a 7-year deal in its third year with a cap hit just over $7 million, offers incredible value for a 40-goal scorer, giving Buffalo little incentive to move him unless a blockbuster package vastly improves their outlook or Thompson himself requests a trade. With a 5-team no-trade list adding partial control over his destination, this isn't a simple negotiation. It's a near-impossible fortress to breach right now. Let's dig into the risks and counterarguments, even as a faint window of hope remains. For Montreal, the trade cost would be astronomical if Buffalo ever budges. Likely multiple first-round picks, 2026 and beyond, top prospects like Lane Hudson or Owen Beck, and a roster player like Kirby Dach to balance salaries, depleting the rebuild's foundation. There's also the risk that Thompson, entrenched in Buffalo's system, doesn't mesh with St. Louis style or adapt to Montreal's intense market pressure, though his elite production mitigates some concern. The rumor notes a window of hope with Adams for now caveat. Executives like Hughes will keep calling, especially if Buffalo remains near the bottom of the standings by the trade deadline. But as Lavoie cautions, the tone from the Sabres likely won't shift without a total collapse, making this a long shot at best. Let's step back and assess the broader implications. If the Canadiens somehow landed Tage Thompson, it would mark a seismic coup by Hughes, stealing a division rival's cornerstone to accelerate Montreal's contention window alongside Suzuki and Caulfield, potentially reshaping the Atlantic Division's power balance. It's not just about adding a center. It's about securing a long-term, elite pivot to dominate for years, signaling the Habs' arrival as a powerhouse. For Buffalo, trading Thompson would only make sense under extreme duress or an offer too good to refuse, as he's central to their future. As the rumor concludes, Hughes has shown ambition by making the call, but with the door closed and now, Montreal must wait for a Sabres collapse to pounce with a blockbuster package. This is a dream with faint but lingering possibility. As we wrap this up, I'm caught between the exhilarating vision of Tage Thompson powering the Canadiens' top six, a dagger to a rival's heart, and the sobering reality of Buffalo's staunch refusal and the staggering costs involved. This trade rumor, targeting a 40-goal superstar center from the Sabres as Montreal's long-term answer, feels like an audacious, franchise-altering gamble for Kent Hughes. Thompson's size, scoring, and prime age fit could catapult us into elite contention, but Buffalo's not-available stance and potential price of multiple top assets are daunting barriers. Whether this materializes or remains a tantalizing what-if, it's a reminder that the Habs are swinging for the fences to build a dynasty. For now, the speculation keeps the fire burning as we await a shift in Buffalo's fortunes. So, Habs Nation, I'm turning this over to you. Would you support Kent Hughes offering a blockbuster package of picks and prospects for Tage Thompson if Buffalo's stance softens, believing he's a long-term center we need, or should we avoid overpaying for a near-unattainable star? Drop your passionate takes and cautious doubts in the comments. I'm eager to see if this rumor ignites the same mix of hope and frustration in you as it does in me. And if the thought of Thompson in blue, Blanc et Rouge has you hyped, hit that like button to show your excitement. Let's keep this conversation roaring as we watch the Habs chase greatness in 2025-26. Until next time, keep believing in bleed blue, Blanc et Rouge.